Hi YouTube. Smoking a Peterson with vanilla cream. And in my previous video I wasn't clear of what I smoked, so let me clear that up. I was smoking my olden cut, this one. It's a beautiful pipe. The company started with Dutch family in Amsterdam. Then parts of the company were sold to Germany. And later it was sold back to the Netherlands. Family in, I believe, Amersfoort. And I heard that when you bought a Porsche 911, then they would give such a pipe with it, with the car, so you can ride in class and you can smoke in class. That's a really neat story. I hope it's true. Well, let's turn to the next page. I want to do a shout out to Cane Rod Piper, Mike. He's doing a live stream this Friday with the Artful Culture. I think it's gonna be interesting, those two together. And Saturday Mike is going to do a giveaway with a Savinelli unfinished, brand new. So it's a really nice looking pipe. I think it's a filtered pipe, so if that's true, I will try to watch that giveaway live stream Saturday. But if it's not a filtered pipe, I may enter. But like so many Savinellis, I think it's gonna be a filtered pipe. But it's a beauty. Oh, I'm having some soup. Doesn't go well with the smoke, but yeah. I was thinking out loud while I was making a comment to a video of Redcoat's Return, I believe, that I wanna make my own blend. Let me think about an arrow. Oh yeah, an aromatic. And most tobacconists are blending tobaccos like Virginias, Cavendish, Latakias, and they would top it with vanilla or some kind of berries or rum, whiskies, cognacs, everything sweet really. And I've tried the Rum River from Boswell's. And I was expecting to light my pipe and taste a river of rum. Well, it's a nice tobacco, but it's not a river of rum. That made me think, what kind of rum does have a strong taste? So if you make if you top your tobacco blend with that rum, you would be swimming in a river of rum when you light your pipe. Well, I hope I found it. This one. If I open the bottle, I can't taste my tobacco anymore. So I think I'm in the right corner here. But before I'm going to order in my tobaccos to blend with, I want to do an experiment. So this is going to be an experiment. Before I start, I want to show you an estate pipe that's in a sorry state. So I think I'm gonna call it a sorry estate pipe. Got nicks and dents and burns and. But I was wondering what kind of pipe this is. It's almost not readable, but I think it says Lux Briar. I'm not sure. It comes easily apart, so that's good. It's got a sawed off stinger. It's kind of a bummer. This really don't look all that great either. But I was thinking perhaps this is a second. So I was looking on the interwebs to see similar pipes of the bigger brands. I saw a Peterson, but it's not quite the same. And then I saw several Dunhills, and they look pretty much the same. So if anyone can tell me what pipe this is this a second of Dunhill? Please, if you know, let me know, because I'm not sure if I wanna fully restore this pipe or just clean it up and sell it off. Well, I'm gonna sell it, but you know. So I got this thing, I don't know how to call it, and I have this pouch of McBaron Golden Blend, and I believe it's a Virginia, and with horrible pictures on it. So let me show it like this. Can you see it? No? You need glasses. Okay, let me put it here. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's dry all the time, and I put a couple of stones in it, and then it was okay. The taste, it's okay. It's fine, really. You gotta smoke it really careful, slow, and you get the most out of it. But I took the stones out, and the next day it was a little bit drier. Oh, wait a minute. Hi. I'm sorry. I got a package from a very kind mailman, so I know what it is. It's paint, leather dye. Sorry, little itch. Leather dye for my pipes, so now I can start finish a couple of pipes. It's almost out, so that's nice. Okay, so I thought, you know what, it's nice tobacco, it's Virginia's, so it's a little bit dry. Let's start trying to enhance the flavor and flavor it with Stroh Rum. I don't know if it's gonna work, but perhaps the high alcohol content will dry out the tobacco even further, but there's also 20% non-alcohol fluids, so let's see what happens. Yeah, smell is okay. Let's try to make it better. So this is good for a couple of balls. So method I'm using here is an unprofessional method. So I'm not wearing protective gloves. I'm outside working with my hands. This is only an experiment for my own use. If I fail, it's great. I learned something. If I succeed, I have a really nice tobacco. Ooh, it's not opened yet. Woo! The smell alone makes me drunk. So I'm just putting something on the spoon. Ah, I'm getting it all over the place. Just gonna sprinkle it on the tobacco. Yeah, you can't see it, so just sprinkle it gently here and there. Of course, this is not the way I'm going to do it when I'm actually going to make my own aromatic. I will do it in a more controlled environment inside, and I will not sprinkle it on like this. And I'm probably going to mix a little bit distilled water in it. But this is all part of the experiment. Now just stir it a little bit. Yeah, I think 1 spoon with the evaporation of 80%. 80% is the alcohol. Isn't going to be enough. Let's add some more. Nope, I want you to see it. Gosh, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. If you don't know the smell of Stroh Rum, it kind of smells like fresh cut raisins or something, but then really strong, and then that pronounced alcohol smell, overpowering almost. But gosh. Yeah, well, I'm stirring. I see that the rum really gets absorbed by the dry tobacco. It's not crispy anymore. It was a little bit crispy. Well, that's 2 spoons of it. Let's add another spoon. I will make sure when I'm going to smoke this tobacco, all the alcohol is evaporated. And when I'm gonna smoke it in my church warden style type of pipe, famous Dexter pipe. Oh gosh, it smelled. It's strong. It's like the orange Hulk that punches you in the face when you smell it. Yeah, now the tobacco is really getting getting wet. Like, no, it's wetter than. I forgot the name. Multi-Dolce. It's like when I first opened the Multi-Dolce, it was like this. It was almost like mud. But it's such a good tobacco, Multi-Dolce. You have to keep stirring it. Oh, before I forget it, I want to do another shout out while I'm stirring this tobacco. There's this awesome guy that started his channel not long ago. His name is Jojo. And I thought, it's a really nice name, but he's actually called Jojo. He's got some amazing looking pipes, and it's a nice channel. Go watch him. Ooh. My gosh. Well, I'll better be careful when I'm doing this inside the house. Glad I don't smoke inside the house, because my friend isn't a smoker. Relight. Gee. Yeah, I will do this more often, the shoutouts. No, doesn't pair with soup. Well, I'm sitting here with the Stroh Rum topped tobacco. Smoking my vanilla cream. And with all those tobaccos, it's best just to smoke it slow. Low and slow. Got some good music in the background, which are free to use for YouTube. Because I still don't know if I can put a record player on the table and play a few records. Gosh, that would be nice. Stir it a little bit more. Yeah, it's really wet now. I put enough on it. So, was that 3 spoons? And those are not the biggest spoons, just a normal spoon. I let it air out a little bit in the sun. And then put it in the shade, because the sun will dry it too fast. And then the tobacco, outside edge of the tobacco will dry to crisp, while the inside is still foggy, and then it changes. Not for the good. So air out a little bit in the sun, it's okay, I believe. But yeah, you gotta have a little patience. Because now it's just wet. It's just too wet to do anything with it. So, in the shade. Well, I hope this experiment will tell me something. And if I can use this method and it all works out great, then I'm gonna order some mixing blends, you know, like Black Cavendish, some white burleys, perhaps a pinch of Latakia, but I don't have any experience with tasting Latakia. I need to taste it. Perhaps you can recommend me something, just so I can have my tasting experience with Latakia. Sorry. Well, I hope you liked the video so far. If you're still watching, I take my hat off if I had one on. I'm still how do you call this? I'm not locked up or something. I keep my social distance. That's the right thing. Yeah. I had to do some groceries, but it's not that I'm suffering or anything. I'm enjoying my smoke. I'm enjoying experimenting, doing shoutouts, watching other videos, working on my pipes. The days are too short. Yeah. And there are really nice days. Like today, it's sunny. It's around 20 degrees Celsius. I believe it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So yeah, I like blending my own aromatics. In my mind I have all these flavors stored in my memory, and I try to compare them with each other in my mind, because the other blend I did, my first experiment on this channel, I learned something. I put several aromatics together in a jar, like this one, and it smelled lovely, and I put it in my bowl, lit it on fire, and boy, it tasted great. It tasted really nice. But the next day I wanted that smell again. So opened up the jar. I took a whiff. Boy, was it disappointing. It smelled stale, and all the flavors were mixed with each other, and they become one taste of something I don't like. Tasted like, well, not all the puffs. Stale, muddy ground like flavor, and sometimes a puff of vanilla or a puff of something else, and I thought, hey, that's great, but the next puff, bleh. Needless to say, I didn't smoke it again that day, so I let it air out a little bit for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Then I closed the jar. And then several hours later I opened the jar, took a whiff. Stale. So I learned that if you have several aromatics, you can put them together and smoke it that day, that very instant. It's lovely. I recommend you to experiment with putting several nice aromatics together and mix it up in a jar, put it in your pipe and smoke it. But smoke it that day and no more. So perhaps you can mix two aromatics together. That could be wonderful. Like excuse me, the hobbit's wheat. Those are two aromatics together. It's I believe cherry and vanilla mixed together, 50-50. That was my number one aromatic to go to until I smoked Multi Dolce. And I like that, you know. You take an aromatic you never smoked before and it will ruin you. You got a whole new number one to go to tobacco, but in my experience you can't really sell hobbit sweet, because after a few weeks the taste mellows down. You get more of the taste of the real tobacco. Which is fine. But if you like the aromatic taste, well, you're gonna be disappointed. I hope I will succeed with this experiment. I haven't seen any aromatics with a Stroh Rum topping. It says on the bottle it's an original Austria Inlander rum. Maybe I will find out why tobacconists aren't topping their tobacco with Stroh Rum, but you know, I'm here to learn something. And I believe if I can take my black Cavendish and the white burley. The white burley gives a lot of smoke and not much of a taste, and if I take the white burley and I put Stroh Rum in it, I hope the white burley will pick up the taste of the Stroh Rum, and when I mix my tobacco, when I blend my tobacco with black Cavendish, which is a little sweet of its own. And yeah, well, in my mind it works, you know? So I wanna do that experiment when this successful experiment, if it does, works out. So, enough said. I like the vanilla cream. Not while you talk, you know. Yeah, little puffs. Yeah, slow. And you taste the cream. It's like an enhanced cream flavor. I not really pick up vanilla, really. More of an enhanced cream flavor. Yeah. So I've got several, excuse me, I've got several pipes I've sanded and restored, and those are all waiting to get painted with that leather dye. I quickly went through the restoration videos of Cane Rod Piper to see what kind of leather dye he uses. And that's what I ordered in this package. Ooh. I will do an unboxing video, don't worry. Stir it once again. I think the best thing you can do is put it in a jar and just shake it like it's a Polaroid picture. Yeah, tobacco is looking a little bit sticky. You can see less moisture, so the alcohol is evaporating. Yeah. Well, I don't know much else to say really. Videos I should have made more, but I was so busy restoring statives. Only one stative. The other one is where you are sitting. I just got it yesterday. For free. Can you believe that? It's a really nice thing. But it's a little bit shabby, so I need to restore this one as well. I need to repair the restored one, and it's not completely yet. I'm missing 2 parts and one of the, how do you say that, to secure the one of the legs. It's going into retirement, so I have to repair this one too. Then it's good to go. This one I got for free, and that one 323 model I paid €2.5 for it. So that's a nice thing. So I made up my mind about one thing. I want to put a tip jar somewhere under the bucket. And you don't have to tip or anything, but if you would like to support the channel, you could throw in a buck, and it will help me saving up for a new camera. So it's just for the channel. And of course I could try some extra tobaccos and 2 reviews, and that's for the channel and also a little bit for me. I love tobaccos. So one of these days there will be a PayPal tip jar of some kind in the bucket. So, and I won't mention it again, ever. Oops, I talk too much. So I hope you all find something to do. If you are thinking of putting up a video on your channel, go for it. Introduce yourself. See what happens. Some people have only one video on the channel. But if everyone puts up one video, we have all winter to watch every day. And I just want to know who my friends are. There are ways of using free software to edit your video. You can shoot a video in one take and put it up raw. Doesn't matter. I believe I've paid about $60 for my editing software. So I'm not gonna stretch this video any further. I did not monetize my channel because I don't think it's worth it. A few bucks, a whole lot of trouble and changes. I've got autism and I don't do very well with changes. YouTube, well, they change a lot. A few years back, you had this YouTube editor. It's really great because if you're not a creator, you want to try something, you don't have to buy your editing software. And it worked really great, and then they just shut it down. Just like that. Gone. And then I used some free editing software from Windows free editing software. It worked fine for a couple of videos, some photo slideshows, and but now I got something better. Now I'm a full YouTube creator. That's how it's called, right? Well, that's what I'm going to do now. I'm gonna edit this video after I'm done smoking my bowl. I will try and put this video in the playlist of experiments. And at the end of this day, here in Holland, this video will be public. Oh, yeah, it's nice to buy. Yeah, it's nice. Boswells. Those are some fine tobacconists. Stay safe, everyone. And just entertain yourself, watch videos, or create one if you haven't already. Yeah, there's a car coming by, and enjoy your smokes. Happy thoughts. Stay positive. Bye. So, I wanted to show you something else. This is a really nice gadget. It's a selfie stick. I know it's too modern for me. How do you like this one? $1. This is the pipe. I was questioning you folks what it is. This is my Olden God. The tea with an army mug. My notes. And here is the tobacco. Yeah. Still need to air out a little bit in the shade. Nice cozy table setup with an easy chair. Well, that's all folks. Bye.